Good evening and welcome to Straight Talk. My name is still Msteeq Marlene and I'm reaching to you from the Heart of Heritage Studio here in London. And you will watch us Facebook Live, Heritage TV, Straight Talk Msteeq Marlene, Straight Talk TV and Prime View Television. You're welcomed. Today again I have a fantastic episode of this show. We've done My London Slave before, and because it's so gorgeously, importantly, and can I say fun to watch? Let's not talk about the story. You might not like the story, but it's so fun for you to be in the premiere. That's why I brought them back to the studio today. And it's not just bringing them back to the studio. I brought back the director of the movie, the main cast of the movie. I'm not calling names yet. I'll let them introduce themselves. And the producer of the movie. Can you imagine the package I have today? If you stay tuned and watch a little bit of this trailer, we'll come back and let you then get involved with us as we discuss My London Slave. Can we watch the video, please?
It's always my sister. Yes, close. I'm a marriage man. I'll catch you in the ring.
They're all living here trying to live a fake life, imbibing the Oibo culture the wrong way. Well, how do you think I married you? Because you're different.
I don't want to be prison just to get married. Hello?
You are looking at a fully legalized image.
We are going to do redemptive sacrifice for him.
Has put my name in all her properties.
No way!
And how have you been surviving before we got married? Besides, since we got married, you have not held down a job.
This is the way all our husbands they behave. They behave like babies.
Of what use is the church if we cannot attend to the needs of our faithful members?
Welcome back. Like I told you earlier on, you've seen a little preview of this trailer. But like I said, My London Slave. My London Slave is a Toyin film produced by Cordelia Emeh. And the cast is, let me just introduce them and then I'll let them tell you a little bit about themselves. On my right, I have the lady herself, TY herself, Miss Toyin. You're welcome to Straight Talk.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
Fine. And then beside Tony is that, how do I introduce him? The hot man.
Hotter than hot.
Hotter than hot, the ladies man. Who do I have in my studio today? None but Daniel Lloyd. You're welcome.
Thanks.
Welcome to London
Thanks.
and welcome to my
Thanks
studio Heritage.
for having
and
me
also
here.
welcome to Straight Talk.
Thank you so much.
And then my other lovely sweet lady there has been here before, talking about the same thing. My London Slave, the producer herself, Cordelia Emeh. You're welcome back.
Thancan you for having
So
me.
can I start with you? My London
Have a
Slave.
shot. Have a shot. Yes.
I saw this trailer. I talked about it. I boasted about
Oh,
it.
thank
When
you.
Odaputa was here, I said, wow, finally.
Yes.
UK Nollywood.
Yes.
We got something to talk about.
We got
Sure.
something to talk about.
Toyin, can you introduce yourself a little bit and then we'll take it from there.
Okay. My name is Toyin. My friends call me TY. I'm a filmmaker. I love telling stories in motion picture. And it's been very exciting on this journey making films, especially in the UK. I want to say UK Nollywood. Yeah. Yeah. I'm the director and the writer of the story. And it's something that's really close to my heart. When a writer writes a story, you have a picture of the characters in mind. So meeting up with Cordelia and discussing the possibility of doing this film, because I've worked with her a few times, I knew that she could carry the role. But I also know that to be a producer for the project will be a bit, challenging. But she's a strong lady, and girl power.
I can imagine.
Yes. So, and then we were looking for a character, a male character that would be believable. Okay. It's not just having a fine face, which is very important. But also being able to carry the role all through. And my friend, fellow filmmaker, Goretti, from the Cameroon, she said, Toyin, why don't you try Daniel? I said, who is Daniel? And the rest is history.
Okay, before we get to Daniel, the producer, Cordelia, is this your first movie? No, before you please can you tell us a little bit about yourself, Cordelia?
My name is Cordelia Emeh.
AKA my London slave.
AKA my London slave.
That's a good one.
I'm an actor. I've been acting for a few years now, but this is the first as a producer.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah, I can imagine. I met her on a set of one of the movies. Broadway. Yeah.
Ah,
I said,
nice.
wow. I actually was supposed to work alongside with her, but wow, they were all hot. I pulled out. But I'm like, what is it like actually producing your first time producing? Did you have hurdles that you had to cross or something?
Well, playing a lead. And
okay, you played a female lead.
Female lead.
Yeah. Okay.
And a producer at the same time was very, very challenging. But thanks to my director, she was always there to encourage, to push you on, to say, no, you can do this.
Yeah.
So that helped. It was a teamwork, and all the other actors, everyone, the team spirit that was on this set made it what it is today. So I say thank you to everyone.
Wow, that's good. I'm actually looking forward to all that. But before we go on, the last time we were on this set, everybody was looking forward to, is Daniel going to be in London? Is it? I'm telling you, my London babes, Daniel is here. Not
Right,
just in
life
London,
and direct,
he's in
flesh and blood.
I'm telling you, Daniel Lloyd.
Yes.
You are welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Can you please tell my ladies out? When I was doing the flyer, I said, my ladies out there and my sister coming from America, you cannot just say your ladies because some men too admire him.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one.
Confession of a writer.
Correct.
So you tell them a little bit about yourself before we continue.
Oh, okay. My name is Daniel Lloyd. I'm an actor from White House State, civil engineering graduate. Yeah.
Wow. You see, he just not talking. My name is Daniel. Civil engineer. There's so much about him. We must get it out.
You will.
We must get it out, especially in this one, London Slave. But you do not want to know what the London Slave is all about. Who do I ask? Who will tell us the story? You wrote the story. You wrote the story. Please tell us about the
story.
Slave.
I think one of the first things that attracted me to the story is that it deals with female or women empowerment, at the same time trying to also recognize that men can be vulnerable as well.
True.
So we were treating, first of all, the myth, the misconception and the mirage effect that people have that when you go abroad, the grass is always green on the other side. We wanted to help people have a proper grasp of what that is, to understand that sometimes the grass is just green where it is attended to anywhere in the world. Once you attend to grass, give it good soil, good water, it would grow. And then the second thing is domestic violence and the way we Africans in diaspora treat it like a taboo subject, and we have a lot of hidden victims who put on the facade of a beautiful face, nice makeup, great job, great car, but they're dying inside, you know.
True.
And so that we'll be able to confront this monster in a healthy atmosphere of entertainment, laughter, all of that, and be able to really, really touch on subjects that people avoid talking about. And of course, every time you hear Africans, you know there is religion somewhere hidden somewhere. And so it was a bit of a difficult subject, but because we had skilled actors and skilled crew, we were able to come across where you would laugh, you would cry, and you would feel with happiness. I think we caught the Nollywood magic with it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one.
Wow. And was it casted here?
He was casted in London and in Africa, in Nigeria. We wanted to not lose the authentic Nollywood feel, because sometimes, because we film in diaspora, we tend to want it to be too Oyibo-ish, you know, so we were trying to marry both, you know, and it's good when you have a producer that just understands and works with you, because for the producer, she's looking at her pocket, she's looking at how I'm going to sell if I'm going to make my money back. The director and the writer is looking at, oh, this is my story, this is how I want it to look, you know. But you're not actually the one spending. So sometimes, if you don't have a producer that also has a creative eye, but because she's also an actor, she also wanted something really good. So we worked together brilliantly. So we changed location like...
Couple times.
Several times.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm scared to but you tell her, you know, she's got to just, you know, she just went all out, and so I'm really pleased with the work, you know.
Wow, it's good to hear.
Well done, girl.
And done.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, we're talking London Slave today. Is this your first movie, or have you been acting before?
No, I've been acting for quite a while now. 5 years precisely. Yes, it started for me back in school when I was in my final year in school. I did my first work. I didn't really do anything. I just came out of school, then I went to Port Harcourt to hook up with my homeboy. Then, you know, just going round and round until about 4 years afterwards. Then it hit me that I could do something for myself. I could be me. You know, there's a satisfaction that comes with you being you and doing what you love. It wasn't funny initially. I was doing lots of free jobs. I wanted my face to be out there to know that I could do this. It was something I loved to do. It was a passion. It wasn't for paparazzi's sake. You know, that wasn't the reason why I came into the game. I was in London 2 years ago, and I was at the train station. And an 8-year-old boy walked up to me and said, oh, he likes my movie, he wants to be like me when he grows up. That for me was what I live for.
Wow,
Yeah, those moments, you know, you kind of remind me of why I started. You know, I always tell people there are two different things. There's a celebrity and there's a star. I don't want to be a celebrity. I want to be a star. Now, this is the two. This is the difference. A celebrity is that girl guy that's always on the blog, Instagram and stuff for the wrong reasons. There's nothing wrong with that. All right, but a star, on the other hand, is the guy girl whose
Role model.
Whose work has affected your life somehow. So when I get such feedback, it kind of reminds me of why I started.
Yes, someone that illuminates others,
yeah,
shines.
You know, so 5 years ago I started acting.
Okay, and there's always this question that battle with. Okay. You've acted in Nigeria, and now you've done in Nollywood UK.
I've done a lot in India.
Okay, you've done in India.
I shot in the US. Yes. I shot in Kenya.
Okay,
no, shot in South Africa.
My main question towards that is, I'm sorry, you've done other things here.
Yeah.
But I've always condemned Nollywood UK products and all that. But now that you have worked with this one, I really like this one, I must confess.
No.
And your movie that I was
Sister
was on point.
Thank you.
So I must congratulate you also because you've been doing some...
She's a hit maker.
Thank you.
Hit maker.
Compared to most of them,
Thank you.
Another person I like his work is Mark.
Mark.
Mark is good also.
Yeah,
Both
thank
of
you.
I kudos to
you.
you. But do you see any difference between the Nigerian Nollywood and the UK Nollywood?
I was asked the same question yesterday, and what I said was, there's just a Nollywood.
Okay.
Yeah, UK, London, America, there's Nollywood. It's just the location. Back in Nigeria, then back home, there's Nollywood in Asaba. There's Nollywood in Lagos. It's all Nollywood. Now, what you get from the Asaba or Enugu production is not what we get from Lagos production. The same as London, but they're all Nollywood. So we're all striving towards the same target.
That's a good one.
That's beautiful.
And can I come back to you, the producer? Cordelia, when you were casting here in London, like Nigerian Nollywood, was he casted here or in Nigeria?
He was casted in Nigeria, but from here,
Okay, and then he came here.
Then he came for the production, yes.
Oh, I'll come back to you. The story? No. Still on Cordelia. I know it's your story.
No.
She played a particular scene. Yes.
I knew you were going to go there.
When my director came in from the studio, I said, well, I'm only 16 and a half. I will touch that
a little
topic
bit.
a bit.
Okay, go ahead.
How fantastic was it working with Daniel? And if you will kiss and tell, can you tell us a little bit about it?
Did she kiss?
Exactly. Yes, just like my director said, did she kiss? She didn't kiss, so there's nothing to tell. You know what? There was a lot of kissing and all that. Those are the stuff you're going to come and find out on Friday.
So it's been wonderful. It was wonderful working.
It was wonderful working with Daniel.
And I must say also, Daniel, you worked with the likes of Uche, Adopute, and all that.
Yeah.
How is it like working with them, alongside with them?
Oh, he's been my boss over the years.
Okay.
You know when it is when you have to meet up with someone you've looked up to, someone you've admired on TV, and all of a sudden you're guys. That means you're doing something right. You know, so for me it was more like a chance to learn from him again. You know, most times you see them on TV, but when it's live, it's a different experience. So I try to sabo the experience into me, and
he's I must say he's a fantastic actor.
He
knows how to bring the story to life.
He is an actor.
You know,
He's an actor's actor.
Yeah, he's an actor.
I was watching some of Uche's scenes in this film.
Funny.
Even though I wrote it, even though I directed it, I was on the floor. I was like, this guy is mental. He is. I mean, his facial expressions. He loses himself in the character. He just becomes what you want.
That's what experience does.
You know, yes.
Yeah,
so you have to watch it. You know, they were all brilliant. All of them were amazing. Even the first timers. You know, to be honest, I don't let people really do roles except you've gone through my masterclass or I've worked with you a few times. Because I believe that, just like you said, I know you meant well, but that's it. People are judging us, or people are looking at us. So I'm always conscious of the fact that there are others who are looking up to us, and there are others who are questioning what we're doing. So it's important to give it our best. You know, to give it our best.
Like you've known me, I'm always red carpet. I've been to a lot of them, and seriously, most of them after watching, I've just come, why did they actually let us come on?
Okay, there's one thing I used to know growing up is results cancels insult. Yeah, so on Friday it's going to be a result.
Oh my goodness.
Well, we'll get back to that. But in the studio, can we take a short break? And then when we get back, we continue from the main scenes and characters of this movie. We must talk about it. You can't escape it. So I'm looking forward to those red carpets, and then they'll tell us how we get there. Can we take a short break?
Hey, toast my sister. Yes. Toast. I'm a marriage man. I can't sit in the ring.
They're all living here trying to live a fake life, you know, imbibing the Oyibo culture the wrong way. Well, how do you think I married you? Because you're different.
I don't want to be crazy just to get married. Hello?
You are looking at a fully legalized image.
We are going to do redemptive sacrifice for him.
Iyekíye tí ò bá jẹ́ Mushitolati has put my name in all her properties.
No way!
And how have you been surviving before we got married? Besides, since we got married, you have not held down the job.
This is the way all our husbands they behave. They behave like babies.
Of what use is the church if we cannot attend to the needs of our faithful members?
My daughter-in-law, so how are you planning for my son's birthday? I have to cook up for her. Do you people have ogirisi there? No? It's okay. Okay, let me call you back. Mama Chiji, okay. Hi, so wait a market. Please pack some ogirisi. I am going to visit my son. My daughter-in-law, it's arranged, but you must use original red oil to prepare the soup. What? I'll call you back. Mama Chijo, please include Isio Morocco. My daughter-in-law, everything is now set. But don't forget that gold wristwatch I saw the last time I visited you.
Now you can talk until you tire for just 11 kobo per second. Call all networks in Nigeria and 30 international destinations, including US, UK, China, Canada, and India for just 11 kobo per second. Dial *211# to activate.
That's it, boo-boo.
The largest data network, Glow, Grandmasters of Data.
Heritage Television. Promoting African culture and heritage at its best. From talk shows that concern you to both local and international news that relates to you. From grassroots football to African children's programs. Heritage Television. We cover your social and special events like weddings, birthdays, church anniversaries, and so on, and broadcast them live on our apps and online. Heritage Television, broadcasting everything about culture and heritage. Heritage Television. We've got it covered. Do download our apps on both Android, iOS, and Windows mobile platform. Heritage Television, your very own TV station.
But it's more American.
Yeah, it's more American, yeah.
Welcome back. You're still tuned to Straight Talk with myself, Msteeq Marlene. Well, we're having fun. Yeah. First off, I must say congratulations to us. Heritage Television is 2 years. Woo! We survived it. And hopefully we'll continue on and on.
That's great.
We are still talking about a London slave. Yes, we're having fun, but the storyline of this movie, you mentioned domestic violence.
Yeah.
I don't want to use the word slave here.
Yeah.
Because domestic violence is something that affects most of us, like you said, diaspora women. I am one of those, I'm sorry to say, I claim it, one of those women that went through it, but happily came out of it and living my life. So, and I wish a lot of women will actually see the signs like I did see earlier on, and then walk away. That's the best thing, to walk away. Yeah. So can you tell us a little bit about how this story came about?
I was having a talk with some friends, Cameroonian friends, and they were telling me about the experience of a particular married woman who the husband used to beat black and blue. In the social services had to come rescue her and the children, and that the woman had somehow allowed the man back. And then I remember some of my Nigerian sisters who, when they brought them, their husbands would collect the card, the bank card, and because they've never been abroad before, you know, they lied to them and they enslaved them for years. For years. There were some stories I couldn't put in it because it was too gross. It was so gross that it was like, I wasn't sure how people would react. So what I did was put together true life stories in a fictitious manner. In that way, the abuser, the abused, the family members, the friends, the society would be able to sit and see without bias what exactly is happening, how it breaks down a person emotionally, spiritually, physically, how people can lose themselves in the pursuit of expectations of society or of parents or religious belief. And the answer is just there. Help is there, but it can't be accessed because of a mind block. And just like it is for women, it is for men.
For men too.
Yes, that's true.
You know, so he was trying to strike the balance of telling a strong story in an entertaining manner. At the same time, when people go to the movies, they don't want to be sad. They want to be entertained.
There's so much sadness in the world already.
So we had to work. I consider myself a fun-loving person, so I had to work, like, put a lot of wit. You laugh a lot. You laugh a lot watching it. So it helps to douse the
pain.
Exactly. So that even if you're going through it, you can laugh. And you've received help. You've seen life, but you can also enjoy and see the good things of life. And then we ended on a good note, because I do believe in fairy tales.
May I ask
Live happily
who played that part
ever
that's abused the wife?
Abused the wife. He's one Izo boy like this.
Yeah, that guy. That guy.
And he's here.
That boy.
And his own lady.
Izo boy.
Make you clear yourself now. Because I just told her now, saying me, I go through her. And the main thing that made me go through it was material things. Because I couldn't afford to lose what I acquired in life. And I went on and
that's one of the reasons ladies stay back.
They always have reasons.
They have reasons to stay. Now, the thing is, one of the reasons I think most ladies stay back in such marriages is right from a young age, your mother preps you for such things. It happens. It happened to me before when I was young. I didn't leave her. I stood there. Our mothers started to put ideas in our head. So you grew up as a woman knowing that
I'm supposed to take it.
I'll keep quiet. Whatever happens, I'll just swallow it. Whatever happens, it's my husband, I love him. Then the guy starts playing with your emotions at some point. So there's signs. You know, like a guy was saying, we're from club, we're going to dance. You know, all those signs come before the main thing starts. But people don't.
Mine, I'm sorry, I'm bringing my story here.
Yeah.
After hitting you, you buy me diamond ring.
Exactly.
Mommy, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
So you need to watch the movie. Because someone was asking a question, why do they stay?
Yeah, that's the reason.
So you will see why.
Yeah, material things.
Contradictions.
And then, I didn't know when I did.
It was the devil.
You know, I love you.
It's the devil. Schizo.
It's the devil. No, I love you so much, you know that.
And I feel that some of those men, they really mean it. They have dual personalities.
In my case, it was spiritual
we
case.
didn't know that.
In the movie.
It was the ancestral spirit.
In my case, I had to play religion. I was like, it's the ancestral spirit chasing me to do it.
It was a question of asking, what? You tell us what happened and why did you do it? And please tell them.
Why Daniel Lloyd did it? Daniel Lloyd is just a simple guy.
It was the ancestors.
It was the ancestors.
You want them to come and watch it?
They should come and watch it.
Please,
I have a funny feeling that after you guys watch the film, you might hate me. So before then, I have to tell you guys it's a movie.
It's Raymond that did it.
It's Raymond, not Daniel.
Yeah. But you guys should come through. You didn't enjoy it.
And then we didn't explain it properly. Yes, you're the producer, but you didn't tell us you played the wife in this movie.
Oh, okay.
So you got all that beating and you stayed?
Yes, because I loved the character loved her husband.
Dim.
I love him, yes.
Dim.
Dim is what they do.
Of course. Dim.
I'm not digging. That's a good one. Well, I am so glad you all were able to come. But this premiere, you tell us how to get there. But I'm telling you guys now, you know, you love to see me in that red carpet.
I want to see you in that red carpet.
Yes, so.
In my tight clothes.
Yes, so.
Please, can you tell us a little bit about how we can get here?
It's showing at Odeon Greenwich, the IMAX cinema, and is at 10:30. That's when the movie premieres. The red carpet starts at 9 on the dot. Because there's going to be a lot of stars there, you don't want to miss it because you can have keepsakes pictures for keepsakes, souvenirs. You can sign autographs. You can have you'll be interviewed by different media houses. It's all bling, man. Is all glam and glitz, you know. It's going to be played back on some TV stations and all of that. And then there is an after party so that you can come and work it.
I must tell Marlene is there. Daniel Lloyd is here.
Live, direct.
And Uche Odapute is here.
Live and direct.
And I was looking forward, I tell you the truth, I've been looking forward to meeting these two individuals. Wow. Even if I cannot make it, you come there, let's socialize with them. Daniel,
yep.
You tell my ladies, you know, because I know a few that wants to come because of you.
All right, ladies.
Let them know you're staying here more than
and you get power.
All right, guys, ladies out there, I'm here in London. We're gonna have a party on Friday. Come out, let's have some fun. Let's watch a movie together, eat popcorn, drink, sign autograph, take pictures. After party,
exchange numbers.
You never can tell. So hey, come guys, come through. Let's paint London red on Friday.
Yes. And in case you get beat up afterwards.
Yes. Guys can network also.
Yeah. Oh.
The guys can network.
Yeah, you have a lot of UK stars that are going to be there. There's Nelly King, Charles Lawson, Fumi Ogidobelo, Christian, myself, Ife Chuku. We really have amazing stars. Dapo Bayinka, you know, amazing stars. They've all worked so hard. Rachel Oniga, Jide Kosoko, Demola Amo, Umi, amazing movie.
Wow.
It's star-studded, you know.
Wow. I don't usually wrap up without two things. One, to talk about the movie that is coming up soon.
Yay.
Which is This Is Not About You.
Ooh.
The Florence Blaster movie.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that film.
I'm telling you, that film.
Oh, wow.
That is
I didn't get that part. No, guys, no, time out, yo. I feel lost here.
But before I leave each time of the studio, I need you to take a minute, please, to talk to my youths out there. In England, there's so much, we're talking about domestic violence, but there's so much gun and knife crime in this country. The rate is just escalating every day. Even yesterday, day before yesterday, another child got stabbed. Not Forest Hill, to death and all that. So please, I'll start with you. Yeah, there's a lot of it here. Teenage stabbing and shooting in this country. It's like an epidemic right here in London. So please, can you start by advising my youths out there how they can actually drop these knives and guns, even if it is to follow acting or producing or something. Please, just advise them. Please,
Youths out there, I'm a mother, I'm a sister. We love you. And we want you to drop the weapons. You have a future ahead of you. We need you. As parents, we need you. As a society, we need you. So please, if you cut short your life abruptly, just like that, you're not doing yourself any good. You're not doing the society any good. You are the leaders of tomorrow. So please, whatever it is, like we're saying here, speak about it. Talk to someone about it. Go to the churches, go to the mosque, go to the religious organizations or other organizations that render help and counseling. Just talk about it. Once you talk about it, trust me, it won't lead you to the extreme. So please, save our future because we need you and we love you. Thank you. God bless you.
Can you, my sister, just tell them something, please?
I will worship the Lord, for He is worthy.
Yes, Lord.
I'll lay down the sword, the Prince of Peace is His name. King of the Lord is mighty. the Lord can calm the troubled soul. Peace when trouble blows. Jehovah sees. God, He knows. He's our peace when sorrow meets. Jehovah hears and He knows. I know that a lot of you feel misunderstood. As a teenager, it can be confusing. It's like, what are they talking about? They don't get me. But God gets you. And your life matters. If only you can just leave. Because there's so much in front of you. And that friend or that enemy in another gang today can be your best friend tomorrow. That might be the person that you will hook up with you and you'll become great together. I just pray the peace of God that passes understanding, it would engulf the heart of our children. In that every turmoil, every roar, every storm that is within them, they can only express through knife crimes, that it would be arrested. I pray for counsel and wisdom for us as parents, that somehow God will give us an inroad. It is beyond the authorities. It is beyond what we know to do. As parents, I will address us. Pay attention to the children. Get to know them. God will help us. In Jesus' name.
Danny.
Yeah.
I know you were surprised when I said it.
Oh, yeah.
Some time ago, I also had a radio show, and it was in the news then that the crime rate in London is more than the one in New York.
Wow.
Imagine how.
No, New York is on a different level of crime.
Okay, now London had gone past that
Wow.
when it comes to teenage lives lost in this country. So that's what we've been trying to battle, dealing with. So please, I know a lot of people, you're a role model to a lot of people in Nigeria, in Africa as a whole. Please, I want you to explain to these boys and girls.
Now, this is me speaking as a youth. We are in the era of channeling our energy and trying to fine-tune our destiny in lives. Your destiny cannot be taking other people's lives or making them cry or making them go through pains. You need to. It's painful to know that these things still go on in our society. And how would you feel if the table was turned, if you were stabbed and your life was cut short just like that? So please, you have the power to change and pursue your destiny, because what goes around comes around. That's the simple truth. If you're on the street, you know the rules of the streets. You shoot, you get shot. Please, we can do better. We can channel all our energy into the right place. Please do it for the sake of the future.
Well, you heard it from my three guests here, and what can I say? Just to echo the same thing that they've just said. Please, my youths out there, like Cordelia said, and my lovely friend here said too, we are all mothers, and we have come a long way to have kids grow up to be teenagers. And to tell me that I cannot control my child, I don't know what I would do. Mothers, you have to know where you're going. You have to, not just mothers, but mothers and fathers, parents, know the friends your children keep. If they're going astray, please pull them back, for God's sake. And back to straight talk. Back to my London slave. We must, you see, you always end up in a good note. We must end up in a good note.
Yes.
So sad. Before we say goodbye, people can still purchase the tickets.
Yes, sure. You can get it on Eventbrite.
Yes.
you can call Marlene.
Yes.
Or you can go on Instagram. Yes. Look for Toyin Moore or Cordelia Emeh. Okay. Facebook, Toyin Moore. Twitter, Toyin Moore. And on what's the other one? LinkedIn.
Everywhere.
We're everywhere. You just Google My London Slave. Yeah? And it would come up. Okay. So tickets are on sale still.
Yes. And please get your tickets. And on that note, I say thank you for coming.
Thank you for having us.
I appreciate you guys coming today, I must say. Toyin Moore, I appreciate
Finally
you coming.
here.
Finally here. You know how I was like, are you sure? She said, and I apologize, I didn't put your pictures in the
no.
And I tell you
that's
why,
okay.
I wasn't sure if
I was going to come. I know, it's okay.
But I'm glad you came.
Yes.
Cordelia,
nice to be here.
I am so happy you came back.
Nice to be here.
Glad to be here.
And Daniel,
yep.
It's good to have you in London.
Thanks for having me.
Hope they're treating you well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because somebody can snatch you.
Actually, I want to keep him. £100 to sit beside him for 2 minutes.
I must say, I am so privileged to have you all.
Oh, it's nice to be here.
On that note, I must say goodbye till next week.
See you on Friday.
Bye. See you on Friday.
See you on Friday. Bye, everyone.